Hello and welcome to the 11th episode of Educhat with Dr. Sujit. I'm so happy that so many of you are asking so many questions and I'm really glad to answer them so that you can take your practices to the whole new level. And every episode is becoming special because the type of questions that we select and the answers that we create for you people, it really is making every episode very impactful and useful for every practicing dentist who is following this series. So if you are not the one who is following every episode of EduChat, if any of your friends who are not doing it, I want you to ask them quickly to sign up, subscribe for my YouTube channel and ensure that you do not or they do not miss any of the content that I create for you in order to ensure that you take your practice to the whole new level. And as always, because there are a lot of questions that pour in, but we always select the top 3 questions of the week. And as you know, that we always select the best question of the week, and the person who asks the best question gets the copy of my international bestseller book, New Age Dentalpreneur, absolutely free. So let's begin this episode, and I'm going to answer 3 questions in this episode of EduChat with Dr. Sujit. So today, behind the camera, the voice of the question is Palak, and she's going to ask me questions. So let's start. And Palak, what's the first question?
Dr. Jaimin Patel has asked, which is a better option, exclusive pediatric dental clinic or a multi-speciality dental clinic?
Okay, so Dr. Jaimin has asked this question. What is a better option for all the postgraduates? I'm sure a lot of MDS people face this kind of dilemma, whether to do exclusive practice of their fraternity in which they have done the post-graduation or whether to do the general dentistry. And my take on this is very simple. See, you have given your 3 extra years after doing your graduation. So it is like you have given 8 years for your academics, right, after your 12th standard, and you have achieved some super specialization in dentistry. And if you start doing the general dental practice, the entire leverage of that super speciality will go down. Remember, you are doing super specialization. That means that you are way better than majority of the practicing dentists in that particular subject. So you should definitely ensure that you practice your own field only. And this applies not just to pedodontists, but also to orthodontists, oral surgeon, and even maybe prosthodontists as well. Having said that, it doesn't mean that you should not do other patients in your practice. But the best solution is to grow your practice in such a way, build your practice in such a way that all other treatments are done by somebody else. So you can have a very good team of all doctors where every treatment is taken care. So it's not that your practice does not address any a treatment or something, but then you should not do everything. You focus on your specialty and your associates, other doctors, or maybe visiting consultants focus on other specialties. So you ensure that you are doing every patient in the clinic, but you yourself are doing only what you are really best at, what you are trained for. So this is how we should go ahead. That's my opinion about it. Thank you. So Palak, what's the next question?
Dr. Ajay Mishra asks, how to remove the fear of dental treatment from a patient's mind?
Well, very, very important, powerful question and something that must be addressed. Remember, I don't know if you know this, dental phobia is one of the topmost phobias in the world. In fact, if I have read it right, it is the 16th biggest phobia in the world. That's what I read it somewhere. Now imagine, if there are so many people who are scared of visiting a dentist, and that too at such a high level, that actually means that we need to take care of every patient, right? And it's not just the children. If you are a practicing dentist, you know it very well. It's not just the children, but even well-grown adults, educated people also have a lot of fear of visiting dental clinic and dentistry. Now, let me tell you how to work on that. The first thing is, you need to communicate with the patient. Remember, because the more you communicate, you will understand what exactly they are afraid of. Are they afraid of dentist, or they are afraid of dental setup, or they are afraid of that noise of that air rotor, or they are afraid of injection in the mouth, or they are afraid of your entire team, maybe your dress code, your mask, your gloves, whatever. But you will be able to understand it only when you talk to them. So every time you have a patient who is extremely scared in dental practice, okay, first, do not immediately make the patient sit in the dental chair. Okay, ask the patient to relax, communicate with the patient, and in that conversation, you will come to know about what exactly they are scared of. Right? They can also be scared of a previous bad dental experience or extremely painful dental visit. Okay, so you need to talk to them, you need to assure them that in your practice, the patient will not have any such experience. If they are scared of your gloves or mask, you can ensure that you can remove maybe other staff members, other team members from the operatory. Okay, and you tell them that this is something which is unavoidable, we will have to wear it. But I'll tell you something, in my personal experience, I have done this quite a few times, especially with kids. Sometimes the kids are really scared of the dental apron. So I have removed the dental apron, just wore the gloves and mask, and did the treatment for them, and that's absolutely okay. So identifying the cause is the first step, and then addressing the cause accordingly is the second. So I hope you got the point, because never, just take it for granted, never ignore it, never neglect it. Let me tell you, fear of dental visit is very common and at the same time real. Okay, so you need to address the situation accordingly, or what exactly the root cause is. But one thing is certain, that you need to ensure that your patient is comfortable before you can do a proper and high quality treatment. Especially if it's a multiple treatments, then removing that fear and making patient comfortable become the most important priority. Otherwise, the patient will go to any other dentist with the same kind of feeling that dental treatments or dental visits are always painful. So Palak, what's the next question?
Dr. Surya Prakash asks, do dentistry have any future in India?
Okay, well, Dr. Surya Prakash, I don't know if this is a curiosity or pessimism or what, but let me tell you something. Be super optimistic. Yes, dentistry has lot of future in India, and a very good one. Let me tell you, I have been asked this question so many times in different lectures and courses and seminars that I have conducted across the country, because I can understand from where this question comes from. There are so many dentists who are graduating and post-graduating every year in this country, around 25,000 new dentists, right? And after the influx of so many dentists and the cutthroat competition that occurs in the field of dentistry, it becomes very difficult for an average practicing dentist to just survive, forget about growth. And hardly few percentage of people can really build on their practices. Others remain in the stage of struggle or just survival. Now, when I say that there is a lot of future for dentistry in India, and I'll give you the reasons why. Number one, dental awareness is constantly growing in our country. Remember, there was a time when patient used to visit a dentist only for extraction, dentures and fillings. That's it. But nowadays, people do go to dentists for designing their smiles. People go to dentists to get the root canal done, to get the implants done, to save the teeth, to replace the teeth. And if that is the case, the awareness, that means, is growing. Number two, India as a nation is expanding economically. And world over, it is always like this, that when the economy expands, people have more disposable income with them. The purchasing power of average citizen goes up. And naturally, the financial constraint which people had in the times where the basic needs were not fulfilled, that financial crunch is not there. So people like to spend on their lifestyle, people like to spend on good health, and therefore dentistry has a future. So the economy is expanding, dental awareness is going up, people want to have a healthy, better and a bigger life, and naturally they understand that oral health and their teeth are very important for this. Another important thing, eventually we will have dental insurance in India, which is not there. Now, with the onset of dental insurance, the willingness of people to get the dental treatments done after their mediclaims will become very high. So the awareness is going up, the population is going up, the economic expansion is happening, and the awareness about healthcare itself is going up. And moreover, as we have the dental insurance in the future, and I'm sure it will happen very soon, so people will visit dentists not just for the need-based treatments, but even for the want-based treatments. And I always say it, in fact, I'm saying it for last 10 plus years in my sessions, that the best of dentistry is yet to come in this country, but only for those who are prepared for it. So instead of thinking whether we will have future or not, instead of thinking that there is a lot of competition, I want you to work on yourself and prepare yourself very well by means of all 3 M's. I always say dentistry is all about 3 M's: marketing, management and professional mastery. So become better at your marketing skills, at your soft skills, as well as at your clinical skills with every passing day. And as you become the better version of yourself every day, you will see that you are better prepared to welcome and to enjoy the best days of dentistry ahead in this country. Awesome, right? So all the best to you. So with this, we come to the end of the 11th episode of Educhat with Dr. Sujit. And this is the time to pick the best question of the week. And the best question of the week was asked by Dr. Ajay Mishra: how to remove the fear of dental treatments from the patient mouth. So congratulations, Dr. Ajay. Our team will soon reach to you for your mailing address, and you have won the free copy of my international bestseller book, New Age Dentalpreneur. Read the book and it will help you to grow your practice to the whole new level. So all the best to you. So guys, let's conclude this episode. Keep on asking questions. Share this with everybody who you think can get benefited from the Educhat with Dr. Sujit series. And this is Dr. Sujit Pardeshi signing off from this particular episode. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.